You're the writer of the show. You're also playing Simon.
Turn off my 6 alarm.
Okay, 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 Xander, okay.
Snack time at Rockabye rehearsal.
I just keep on smiling so I can assure them I make my way into the kitchen now. I prepare my coffee with a healthy dose of fever. Everyone around me often wonders
Bitch, what the fuck is it?
Hi. This is two people in the Rockabye cast. My name's Augie Greenwood. I'm in the ensemble, and I'm gonna be doing a little video vlog of today's rehearsal. So
Last dress.
final dress for the show. So come along and join us on what it's like to be in the cast of Rockabye.
Woo.
Okay, so we made it to the theater. We ran like 5 blocks. We ran very far because there was a lightning, like a thunderstorm happened like right when we got out of the car for some reason, and it was right over us. So the lightning was so close. And me, Shout, and Sushi ran for like a mile to get. And then what? 500. Sushi, which character are you playing in the show?
I'm playing Simon.
All right, now tell me a little bit about Simon and how you can relate to them as a character.
Well, first of all, Simon's mixed and has a lot of doubts when it comes to that aspect of his life. And he also has a lot of trust issues with just in general.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's definitely relatable in that sense. He's a little bit more of a prick than I am, but like, I feel like inside that's the way that I am a little.
No, it's accurate.
Oh, shut up!
What's your favorite moment in the show?
That's a hard one. The tango's pretty fun. I do enjoy doing the tango with
Is that your
Shout.
favorite part of playing Simon, or is that just your favorite moment in the show?
I think that's my favorite part of being Simon. I think.
Got it.
Yeah.
One second. What was your experience writing the show and then being in it?
Well, a lot of the characters got switched around when I was like writing it, and originally I was like, I'll play Simon just for fun, and then I started accidentally, like subconsciously, putting more of my own attributes into his character when I was writing the script.
Right.
Not necessarily personality-wise all the way, but like more with like life experience and such, like things that he's been through.
Right. Why do you think Rockabye is super important as far as representation goes, in your opinion?
Well, it's important because representation is scarce as fuck.
Right.
So, I mean, I make it very clear to my audience that there are very openly queer people in the show and queer relationships and people of color because, and I had someone critique me for using it as a selling point, but that's not really how I see it, because I'm an indie creator and I just think it's important to cultivate the correct audience that really needs to see themselves represented.
I completely agree. Okay, if you could play another character in the show, who do you think you would play? Within reason, because I know a lot of identities are very specific.
Within reason.
I feel like there's only like 1 or 2 characters that...
Yeah, technically the only 2 characters that I could conceivably play would be, well, I guess I could play Adel. I would love being Adel.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would also love being, I think doing Bobby would be pretty fun too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So nobody has yet seen the actual Azathoth puppet. Do you have anything to say to the people who are coming to see it, or to the people who will be seeing it on the internet in the coming months?
It's good. And it turned out really well. And it's kind of gross, which is exactly what I wanted and what I asked for. And I'm getting a tattoo on my chest after I get top surgery.
Let's go! Alright, well that's all the questions I have today.
Thank the fucking God, get the fuck out of my room.
Will do! We are at intermission. We just got through Act 1. Yeah! It went so well. And then tomorrow, it'll be for real. Oh, Sam's here too! Yay! So we're at 10, 9, 8 till places now? 8 till places! 8 till places! Thank you, 8.
Thank you, Ace.
We're all getting ready for Act 2. Act 2 is very busy for me and Sam because we have a lot of rocks to move and
Act
the
2
scenes go quick.
Act 2 is pretty busy for us too because we're going fucking nuts.
Yes, it's crazy.
Nutty. Oh.
Miss January.
Oh, hey girl. What are you
Hi.
doing here?
Oh my god, I just wanted to do a quick little interview.
Okay, lucky didn't get
Are
me.
you prepared?
Yes, if there's one thing I am, I feel like it's prepared.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So I have a couple of questions.
Okay, what's that?
What character do you play?
I play Simon. No, just kidding. I play Calypso.
And how can you relate to this character Calypso?
Calypso is a manic crazy bitch who works too hard, and I say I'm the same.
And what do you love about playing this character?
I honestly, I feel like the best part about playing this character in this show in general is getting to sing Sushi's music. I just love their fucking music. I just love it so much, and getting to sing it in like an actual show is like, oh my god.
Right, of course.
We're holding them hostage, by the way.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm blinking so they know I'm in trouble.
What is your favorite moment in the show?
Honestly, I feel like there are a lot of really good ones. There is a moment in Act 2 where I go a little crazy and I make the band make a song without any instruments. And that's really fun.
Love it, love it. So what do you think is important about this show as far as representation goes?
Honestly, a lot of the time, there are no shows made for people like me. There are no roles for trans women to go and do their thing on stage in a way that's not like derogatory or gross.
Right.
And Sushi did a really cool thing with this show where each of these characters' identities are hard-coded into their character, and they, while they're not like the focus of things, they definitely matter. And I think that's what we need in theater. We need people's identities to matter, and we need these marginalized identities to matter because we don't see them. This is such kind of like it's a very heteronormative, like white space, and I think this show just, it's the theater that I really want to see in the world, you know? And
Yeah. That's a wonderful answer. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for your answers.
Yeah, no, of course. No, get out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Not hey, you.
Monster magic going on over here
Monster
with
magic.
a professional makeup artist. So that's
You can call me
exciting.
Mr. Susie.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Oh God, sweaty.
How's Act 1 for you? Did you feel good about it?
Forehead is fucking huge. Sorry, what?
This is great. We're having a good time.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, how did Act 1 go for you? How do you feel?
I think it went fine.
I think it went great, personally.
Yeah.
You excited for Act 2?
I'm very excited for Act 2.
You excited for tomorrow?
Oh. Oh my god. You want to
Terrified, but also excited.
Jada!
Hi.
What character are you playing in the show?
I play Adel.
Awesome, okay. What about Adel resonates with you as a person? How can you relate to your character?
So much. I am someone who like my entire life has been told like I'm too hyper, I'm too much, I talk too loud, that kind of thing. And like kind of just like relating to her, like feeling like she has to like dilute herself to you know just like to be more like easy to digest, or,
Right.
or you know just honestly his loyalty to his family as well, or like loyal to like his friends as well.
Yeah.
So those things, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, what's your favorite moment in the show?
I need to think. Hold on.
All right,
Hold on, let me.
take your time.
There's a lot.
I know.
You should have been recording.
Okay, I'll stop.
My favorite moment in the show, to be honest, is probably my song "Rotting." I'm gonna be honest, just because I love singing that damn song.
What's so fun about singing it?
It's hard, but
Right.
it's also absolutely heartbreaking.
Right.
So it's amazing.
Oh, I cannot wait for people to hear that song.
Me either.
Okay, so if you could play any other character in the show, who would you want to play?
Azathoth.
And this is for sure, for sure?
Azathoth. It's either Azathoth or Bobby.
Or both?
Both.
Alright, why do you
Both.
want to do that?
Because they have my favorite songs in the entire show.
Mhm.
And I also think that I would be really good at playing an Eldritch Horror.
I have to agree.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'd be good at playing an Eldritch Horror.
Why do you think Rockabye is important as far as representation goes?
Because there's genuinely just not enough of it in media. It's like
Right.
there's a lot of nowadays there's a lot more queer media coming out, but it's more of like I guess the struggles of being queer,
Right.
that kind of thing.
And also
When this show like gets put together, yes, there is like talks about like struggling with being queer, but it's also more of like an appreciation of like having a community
Right.
of like friends and things like that you can like be around, and kind of showing like the good parts of being queer, and like being able to meet people and have friends who are in like the same boat as you,
Right.
and not trying to like paint it out as the kind of thing where it's like oh, you're queer in America, so you must be struggling all the time. It's like, we're queer in America, we play in a funny little band and sing the Eldritch Horrors.
Right. So if Rockabye had a sequel, what would you want it to be about?
The gang exploring space,
Okay.
like going to little different planets and things like that,
And
having
meeting
to-
like different characters and stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And not necessarily just like having to like sing another Eldritch God to sleep, but just like meeting funky little Lovecraft characters and other little funny space guys.
That sounds amazing. I would
agree.
definitely come to see that. Okay, that's all the questions I have today. Thank you so much for answering.
Oh, no problem. Thank you fucking god damn. Oh my god.
Bye!
Oh, you're tentacling?
Yeah, we are. And here is Azathoth without the eye. Oh my. Shout. What character are you playing?
I'm playing Xander, he, they.
Right.
Yeah, he's a bit of a obnoxious little guitar player. Might be gay,
Oh?
probably gay.
Yeah.
Really a lot of bit gay.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome, wonderful. So what part of this character can you relate to?
Honestly, like the fact that like he's a bit of a spoiler, but like he's a bit of a nerd. We'll get into that more in the musical. But,
Oh, it's pretty obvious.
I'm a huge nerd. There's some things that there's some ways that you can tell that he's a nerd based on the production itself, and in those aspects of like, oh yeah, that's me. Plus, I love the color blue. It's great. It's a great color.
Awesome, love
It's like
that.
the sky. Yeah.
If you could play any other character in the show, which one would you pick to play?
It's hard. Honestly, I played Bobby.
You play Bobby?
I play Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
I do Bobby. I love being the like authoritative figure that is like insanely chaotic, like with like underlying psychopathic tendencies like that.
Oh, love that, love that. I think you could do Bobby really well, personally.
Thanks.
Yeah, for
Thanks.
sure.
I appreciate it. I like the character. I like all the characters, but
So, what's your favorite moment in the show?
Oh, definitely the tango. Not gonna lie. It's a pretty fun moment. It is the most action in the entire play.
Oh, it's hard.
It is hard. It is difficult. Yeah. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome,
Real fun.
awesome.
Real fun. Real fun.
Awesome. Okay. So, what about Rockabye is important representation-wise to you?
Oh, I like how casual all the characters are. I feel like one of the things that we don't see often in like queer representation is like just them being themselves, you know, and not being the queer character.
Right.
And just perpetuating stereotypes and all that kind of stuff. Just them being just weirdos. We're all weirdos, but I want to relate to some weirdos that I haven't been able to relate to on TV. And I feel like this is or the stage, and so this is one of those ways where I feel like people can be like, that weirdo's like me.
Right.
And I'm a weirdo. I'm like, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. So if there were a sequel to Rockabye, what would you want it to be about?
I want it to be like Space Jam.
Awesome.
Where like the entire band just goes to space, maybe accidentally, maybe on purpose, and like literally like don't even change the name, like Rockabye 2 Space Jam, and instead of basketball,
Space tour.
Space Jam. And then and there'll be a cameo with like Michael Jordan and everything. It'll be great. But like you go like to different planets and galaxies or whatever, and it's like a space tour. You know, you rock out, but then there's like this one mean alien group, right? That even Azathoth himself fucking hates.
Yeah.
And so like we're just like we're training up, we're getting ready, we're putting out the best songs and stuff like that. We're just trying to beat this alien band.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I love a battle of the bands.
I really fully thought you were gonna say like orgy or something.
Rockabye 3.
All right, I'm done asking questions. Thank you so much for answering. This
Yeah,
was
no
awesome.
problem.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
We're not
that
rolling
American
anymore.
Accent. It's so stupid. Why do you be playing that? It's just wild, mental, absolutely. And honestly, the amount of gay in here is just making me feel just a bit uncomfortable. Just a little bit.
Oh, I'm still rolling, by the way.
Burgers.
Rachel, who do you play?
I play a little gal, a little she-they named Marley Blackwood.
Oh, love Marley. And how can you relate to this character personally?
I play the keys, the piano. I'm Asian.
Not much else?
I am a nice person, I think.
No, for sure.
Marley's pretty great too, but I think she's a little softer than I am. I think she's
for
a little
sure.
more a lot more serious than I am.
Right.
I'm not a serious person at all.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just a goof.
And Marley's kind of not really a goof.
She's not really a goof. It's such a challenge to really like get in touch with my serious, lesbian side.
So I bet Act 2 is very fun for you.
Oh,
Because you kind of
so
get to
great.
let loose a little bit. Just a little bit.
I get to boogie. My brain gets to boogie.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Just some horror.
During your interview,
mind,
too. So, if you could play any other character in the show, who would you choose to play?
I'm gonna say it again, Simon, because Simon's literally my inner monologue.
Oh, yeah?
Like, may surprise some. I really relate to
I'm not
Simon.
shocked.
Good.
I am not shocked in the slightest.
This validates me greatly. That's very good.
It's the sarcasm. It's the dry humor.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say I'm less violent than Simon.
Oh, for sure.
That's true and untrue. I'll jokingly be as violent as Simon.
I see.
I wouldn't actually.
Are you sure about that? You certain?
1000%. I would
Alright.
never hurt anything or anyone,
Awesome.
even if they deserved it, right? Huh? Yeah. See.
All right. What is your favorite moment in the show?
Oh gosh. Honestly, it might be after we have a silly little crazy song in Act 2, and then we're all like just laughing together. Like that might be the moment.
I love that part.
I
so
love
much.
that part. It's just because it's like they say that a release is either laughing or crying, and it's just a moment where we all get to like release together and have fun. Also because like my eyebrows are like this for 90% of Act 2. My like face hurts.
Oh no.
I might gain a wrinkle.
Oh
That might be my
goodness.
first wrinkle.
Oh man.
And I'm not excited about that. But yeah, it's a nice moment of just like letting it all go. You know, we don't have much of the show left. So yeah, I just think it's a nice bonding moment.
Why do you think Rockabye is important as far as representation goes?
I mean, I didn't even realize until someone said it early on, at least for when I arrived, that like it's a majority PGM, people of the globe majority, cast, which is so like I don't think I've ever had that before, or at least not in a show that wasn't explicitly supposed to be like it is, you know, mainly people of color,
Right.
which is so amazing because I feel like besides maybe like Simon and Marley, nothing really has to be set in stone. I don't know if it wants to be that going forward, but I just think it's really special that we get to like premiere this and have Sushi's first on-stage production be something of that, in that vein. And also that like like everyone uses they pronouns in some degree.
Yes.
Except for maybe Bobby. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll talk to Bobby.
Who knows about
You never
Bob?
know. He's
Bobby
a
doesn't know
mystery.
about Bobby.
Yeah, he's a mystery.
Let's gaslight Justin into being trans. Into being non-binary.
Please.
But yeah, I just think it's so special that there's just so much diversity and representation, and it's so normal.
Right.
It's not something that's like, oh, by the way, they use he, they pronoun. It's like not a gimmick.
Right.
Because it's like, it's something from Sushi and it's something from like this group of people. So it just is. And that's really been very validating to live and to experience and hopefully to bring to people in the next few days.
Yes, that's a wonderful answer. My last question. If there was a sequel to Rockabye, what would you want the plot to be?
Okay, well, one, I'm just looking at the camera, hey there, and I'm realizing that it's like two lenses and then the flash, so it looks like a mouth going.
Oh, so
that made
it
me
flashes
giggle.
on right now?
No, it's not on.
Okay,
but I
good.
just noticed it and it made me giggle. Two, I also giggled because I thought of Rugrats Go to Paris and I was like, Rockabye goes to Paris, which makes no sense. But you know, I'm sure that could bring something. I'm sure the French people wouldn't know what to do with all of us. Am I allowed to curse in this?
You are absolutely allowed to
Wouldn't
curse.
know what to do with all of us motherfuckers, like, at all. And I think it'd be really fucking hilarious. That's not like a real answer, but it kind of is.
Awesome. I love that so much.
Thanks. I'll deadpan it.
Alright, that was my last question. Thank you so much for answering
Wait,
everything.
do it again.
Okay, well that was my last question. Thank you for answering all of those things for me. I'm gonna turn off the camera now, okay?
Cool. Yeah.
Alright, it's off, it's off.
Oh
We're
my
done.
god. Aren't you like 12? How are you even asking all these questions? I didn't even know you knew how to speak and like right.
Okay, bye. Thank you. We just finished our final dress! Yay! We did it! We did it! Yay!
You did it. We
Well, you see, Mom, we did it.
Sam,
Hi.
my dear, lovely Sam.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I am doing great today.
What character do you play?
Oh my gosh. I play customer number 2 and left tentacle.
Love that, love that. How can you relate to your character?
Well, I mean, I just love being a tentacle. We just are so versatile and just the movement. And it's just emotional because Azathoth is just an all-knowing being. And technically, he's giving gender fluid.
No,
So-
for sure.
So it's great to be a part of a gender fluid creature that identifies as such. Yeah. And you know, being a rude bitch, it's fun. I like being a Karen a little bit. It's a little fun.
Absolutely. Okay, so what's your favorite moment in the show?
I feel like my favorite moments in the show is obviously the Crazy For You Tango. I'm so excited for that. And Rotting, the song. I love Rotting. And then an honorable mention is the first song that Calypso sings in the coffee shop. I really love it.
Yes. If you could play any other character in the show, who would you play?
I would probably play, this is, I have to think. I would probably want to play either Xander or I guess just Xander.
I love that. I think you would kill it as Xander.
Xander, yeah.
You'd be so good. I think, what other questions do I have? I'll go quick so I can think. Why do you think Rockabye is important as far as representation goes?
Rockabye is very important as far as representation goes because when you see media today, when you see queer characters, what do you see? White. And not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it's usually white. And then when you see interracial queer couples, it still highlights a white person.
Right.
So one amazing thing that I love that Sushi included was a bisexual black man, because bisexual black men I feel like are just not highlighted as much, and highlights that, and also interracial relationships that does not highlight white people. It's very good, and it's not considered something that's like, oh, palatable or anything. It's like those are their identities and that's who they are as people, and you see it just like as beautiful, and it's nothing overly fetishizey or anything of the sort. It's just very good, and I love it. As someone who's always like talked about wanting representation, started their TikTok off of talking about LGBT representation specifically for BIPOC, it's something that I really enjoy that Sushi did.
Right. Well, that's a wonderful answer. The last question I'm going to ask you is, if there could be a Rockabye sequel, what would you want it to be?
This is a hard question. I've thought about it. So I don't know what I would want it to be, but I know what I would want it to explore.
Please.
I would want it to explore the relationship between Simon and Xander, because Xander and Simon both have their own issues, and I do want to see how they, you know, deal with those, because Xander is embarrassed of who he used to be as a nerdy violin kid, and then Simon has his issues with abandonment and also being a mixed Asian kid. So that would be a good character arc for them to go through, and the drama, like, am I the drama?
I love that so
that's
much.
one arc that I would love to see explored between them.
Me too.
And then I hope Adol would get an arc too, because
Oh, me too.
I love Adol, and I want Adol to get an arc more than just a pharaoh drummer, because I see that there's a lot to Adol more than just that, and I hope people realize that as well.
Right, absolutely. All right, well, that was my last question. Thank you so much for answering. All right, we're not rolling anymore, so.
I didn't want to do this shit. You interrupted me while I was doing my makeup. Like, now we have to rush to get mics, because fuck, Augie.
Thank you, bye.
August, Riley Greenwood.
Hi, January.
What's going on? Who do you play?
I play an ensemble member, and that I play a customer for the coffee shop, and I also play one of Azeroth's tentacles.
Hell yeah, I love that. Okay, how do you feel about the representation in the show?
Okay, I think that this show is, personally, I think it's groundbreaking as far as representation goes.
I agree.
All of the casting is very deliberate, and the characters were all written very deliberately, and all of it is just very relatable. And you know, growing up and seeing like characters like, specifically Marley being like openly and like very clearly a lesbian in the show, as a lesbian myself, it means the world to see that kind of representation.
You're a what?
I'm a lesbian.
Oh my god. So how would you feel about a Rockabye sequel?
Oh my god.
What would you want it to be?
I would love a Rockabye sequel. I think personally, I think it's an arc where they all, you know, they start actually like succeeding with their band. Not that they weren't succeeding before, but their band starts really like going places, and they kind of have to, wouldn't it be so fucking funny if their band had to like go through the process of like we just watched them like become famous and deal with like chronically online people, and like Xander's like, oh my god, somebody just said like, I don't know, somebody just said my song was stupid, somebody just said like I'm too full of myself or whatever. I think it'd be fucking hilarious for them to like deal with online trolls.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, I love that. Sorry, I love hate, my bad.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the show so far?
Personally, and this is just definitely because I choreographed it, but the tango.
It's a good tango. I gotta say, it's a good
love
tango.
It. And I think my favorite part of the reason the tango is my favorite is because the process of choreographing it was so fun. Because me and Jada were like throwing ourselves across the room trying to show Sushi and Shout like what we're talking about. It's just really fun.
I love that.
I love this cast.
Well, thanks for giving us your time. I know that,
Hell, oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of my face. Just kidding, I love you. Sushi! Why are you so happy?
I did a good show tonight.
What notes did Jinhee have?
None.
Jinhee had how many notes? What?
0.
Because we performed perfectly. And now we're gonna go home and we're gonna get some pizza.
And have an orgy.
Maybe not that. However, we will be eating pizza and working on the overture and the entr'acte. That will be Shout working on that. And a forge, as they call it. And we're gonna eat pizza and we're gonna decide on a director's gift for Jinhee, which I will keep in the vlog. And then once I post it after we give Jinhee the gift, then you guys will know before anybody else does. Where are we going? Do you remember, Sushi? Do you remember where we parked, buddy? Pal?
Yeah, I know where we're going.
Okay, awesome. Wonderful.
Sorry, I was paying attention to the lights.
Ooh, can I have one?
Ooh, what
I'm leaving you the original ones.
Oh, thank you. I do like them.
Let's fucking go.